Hey everyone, welcome back to another Sims 4 build. Today I'm going to be building in the park of Willow Creek. So it's quite a big lot. I think it's like the biggest lot in the world, like in the Willow Creek neighborhood. So I felt like the original wasn't really making use of the space that it had to its fullest potential. So I decided to redo this park before I move on to the other neighborhoods. So right now what I'm doing actually is I'm building like a small cafe and bar so that people can, like have a nice dinner by the riverside. And I chose to put it like at this corner so that it could be facing the river. So it is in the same style as the houses that I was building, but it's a little bit more fancy. It is an L-shaped house with a courtyard. So I've built that and you'll be able to see it later. So the colors that I'm going for this one is again very pastel, pink and blue. And I'm actually quite happy with this lot. I think it looks very nice, like once everything comes together, like you can see that it just like ties in with the rest of the neighborhoods that I've built so far. So right now I'm making like a balcony area, and I was trying to find a fence that suited. Like I prefer that small black one because I think it looked pretty nice, but then it was like way too low, and I was like, if anybody was on that, they would fall off and die. I mean, like it doesn't happen in The Sims, but like when I think about building, I always try and make it semi-realistic, semi-practical. So yeah, I combined the exterior and interior into one build this time because I feel like it makes a little bit more sense for this video especially. But yeah, so the first half of this video will be the exterior, and then the second part will be the interior. So like this build took me about 2.5 hours, 1 hour for the exterior, and then an hour and a half or so, or like slightly over more than an hour, so about 2 hours to build. And I hope you guys like it. I mean, based on like all the ones that I've done so far, like it's quite the style is very similar to the ones that I've done already, so it's like not like I had to think about the decorations too much. But I actually downloaded a new stuff pack. It was a custom content stuff pack, and I'll leave a link to it in the description because like I literally just downloaded it, so I can definitely find the information about it. It's super cute, so I used some of that for this. I think it was like the romantic garden or like cottage garden stuff pack. It's like super good, like really good quality custom content, and it's also Maxis Match, which means that it looks like it could be from the game itself. It doesn't look like the ones that I usually use, which is what they call Alpha CC. So right now I'm putting in the stairs, and I'm making a railing for the stairs because like I don't like it when people leave their stairs like empty, because it doesn't make any sense to me, because people don't do that in real life either. And yeah, this balcony is not functional in the build that I'm doing, but you can put chairs and tables outside if you want to, but I left it empty for now. You can even put plants there and things like that, but I chose not to do that because I think it just looked nice as like a place where you can go out and like look to the outside. And actually in front of this building I make a bit of a pond, so it's like quite nice when you can go out there and just look over the pond. And yeah, I'm replacing some windows right now because like I wasn't feeling the windows. And yeah, I think that the pink and blue look really really good together. I wanted to make it like green initially, I remember, because I actually built this like twice before recording this. Like the first one that I did was super modern, and then I was like, okay, maybe that doesn't really make much sense, or like I wanted to challenge myself, so I was like, yeah, let's just like remove it. And I was actually recording that one, but then I didn't save the video, so like I was building for like 4 hours and it was all gone, and I was like, wow, okay, cool. But yeah, this is the one that I settled on. Like the shape is the same, like the green one that I wanted to build, it looks the same as this one. but the colors are just different. And yeah, I just like, I deleted it because I wasn't feeling it. Like when I came into the game, I was like, okay, I don't really want it anymore. And it was huge, like it was way too big. This one also looks kind of big, but that one was like even bigger. It was humongous and it was ridiculous. Yeah, so I'm just shifting things around. Like if you watched my previous videos, like this one kind of looks similar, or it functions in a similar way to the cottage bar, the Creole cottage bar, because it has a kitchen and a bar, but this one also has like a cafe area in the front. So yeah, that's what makes it a little bit similar. I've never built so many like industrial kitchens before, and it's like quite cute actually. Like I hope that it's functional in game, because the thing is that this is a park lot, so it's not gonna actually function as a restaurant. But when your Sims are there, you can hire staff, and you can hire like a bartender or like a chef for the duration that they're there, and they can cook stuff and things like that. So if you want to add that element to it, you definitely can. And yeah, just me being dumb about Windows again. Like you guys will always see this. Like I'm dumb with Windows. Like I always just have some kind of problem with them. And I think we're almost done with the exterior at this point actually. Yes, you see the blue wallpaper that I have on the bottom? This is actually from the new stuff pack. So it's like wooden slats, and it has a little bit of like a brownie, like it looks a bit weathered like on the bottom, and I think that's really cute because like in my mind this is an old building and it just looks a little bit more realistic, you know? And I'm adding some foundations. Yeah, my computer always lags out like when I when I record and play at the same time. Okay, so now we're actually moving on to the interior. Oh no, I'm making rooms. So I'm like delegating like which side is the kitchen and which side is the toilet for the downstairs. And then this part, making like a little bit of a balcony, like walking area as well, so that people can also have that balcony to look down at the alfresco dining that's downstairs. So yeah, I shifted this a little bit because I made that little room there another, like kind of like a music room, because I put a piano there, which you guys will see afterwards. So people can be like over there playing music, and they can have music while they dine and things like that, which I think is really nice. And yeah, I think that's about all the interesting things for the... Oh wait, no, yeah, actually I'm gonna add like a hole in the ground essentially, because I wanted there to be some kind of more interesting design feature. So I'm building a fence right now, and then I'm gonna bash the wall down. No, not the wall, the floor. So it basically, like you can see, it's like kind of like a walkway, and I put chairs and tables there so that people can sit and eat, and then you can see downstairs. Yeah, that's something that I've not really done before for like lots like these. I think I've done them for like houses. But yeah, this is what it looks like, and I was just doing the roof now. Like it's a very typical roof, like it basically looks just like all the ones that I've made so far, and I think it looks fine. Like I like building this series because I actually know what I'm doing with the roofs. Like I don't have to feel the pressure of like I need to make it look interesting, you know, because this one is just like, it's just the way it is, and it looks like that, and it's fine. Nobody's gonna have a cow about it, you know. Yeah, and then I'm making the roof, I think, pink. A very nice bright pink with like trims. I wanted to use like a blue trim, but they didn't have like a proper blue trim that matched the blue downstairs. It looked a bit more like greenish. So I was like, nah. And yeah, just doing the last bit of the walls, like stone. I was thinking like, should I make it wood? Yeah, I made it wood. This one's like a stone courtyard. I was really so excited to like make this courtyard, because like I went online and I was searching for like townhouses. Like this is basically like a Creole townhouse. So I found this like floor plan like in quotes, because it didn't actually have a floor plan of the inside. It just showed like what the outside was like, and it showed that it was an L shape with a courtyard, and I was just like, that's enough for me. And I just built this whole thing around that idea, and I really like it, honestly. Like I initially thought of it more of like how do you say, like the front bit of the house was like the main house, and then the back part is like for, because you know back in those days like they had servants and things like that, so like the front part is for the main family, and then the back is for their helpers and their workers and stuff like that. And that's how I built the original one actually, but then it just looked so weird. It was like the interior of the other one was bizarre, like I hated it so much. But this one felt right to me, so I'm very glad that I started over. So yeah, right now I'm putting in the kitchen, so like a lot of counter space, like a lot of counter space. Which people don't actually need in The Sims, but I just felt like it's a better use of the space instead of leaving it blank. And yeah, I think I put in some, put this pantry in. And it's a very small kitchen, I think. It's quite a simple, small kitchen. But it's functional. It definitely is functional. I mean, I hope it's functional, because if it's not, I'm screwed. The differences between this one and the cottage bar that I built is that this one doesn't have a designated staff area, which kind of sucks, but I just didn't have the space for it. I'm very sorry. And yeah, this is the bathroom right now. I'm using stuff from the new pack that I got. I think it's like the Parenthood pack. They have some really, really cute stuff in that pack. I really like it. And yeah, I'm just moving things around. Put a bin there, because you need a bin in a bathroom. If not, people will just throw their tissues all over the place. And I was looking at some mirrors. There's actually some mirrors that I didn't know I had. I think I may have just downloaded them and I've never used them before. Like this one is from the cottage pack. It's so cute. It's like a window, but it's like a mirror. And I was just like, oh my god, I can't wait to use it. So I just put these very simple round ones in, and I put lights on top and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm putting lights inside the cubicles, because have you ever been to those toilets which are like literally so dark? I'm like, why do you not want me to see like where anything is? Like, it's just really weird. Like, it's weird. Now we're moving on to the cafe area. So like I played around with the design for this one a lot, because I just couldn't figure out like what I actually liked. Like I was just like fiddling around with it a lot. I knew I wanted these like tall tables with the bar stools and stuff like that, but then I added in some sofas as well. So like the bar stools, I'm thinking it's for people who are more like waiting for their takeaway, and then the sofas is like for people who are staying there to eat their food. And yeah, I changed the color of this one because they didn't have countertops that matched well enough, so I'm adding this area so that it just extends a little bit further. And yeah, I'm just moving things around. I actually think that it would have been really great if the cafe bar that they gave us in, I think it was Get to Work or like City Living, something like that. I think it would be good if it could have like different shapes. Like it is the L shape, but I feel like this one is just on the left, right? I feel like it would have been good if they had a right L. But yeah. Because you can see the pastry case is like on the right side. I feel like it would have been good if it was on the left. And then that area where you serve is like on the right. And they just don't have it. So sometimes it's like very limited in layout design, which kind of sucks. But yeah, we can't do anything about it. Yeah, just adding some bits and bobs. I found this, this is a part of the new stuff pack as well. Like this thing that I'm going to be adding in a bit. It's like a mug rack kind of, and I just think it's so cute. Like look at it, it's like adorable. Oops. It comes in like these really, really nice pastel colors, and like, I don't know, it just looks so cute. Like I love it so much. I should have put a dishwasher back there actually, I kind of forgot. Now I put some decorative croissants. You can't actually use the croissants. You can't eat them, you can't do anything with them, but they look cute for clutter, so whatever. I always love aligning. Oh my god. Yeah, at that point I accidentally like pressed the rotate when I was like locked onto the room, and then it just like moved everything, and I was just like, please don't do this to me. Because like I'm so thankful for the undo button, because like I always do dumb shit like that, and it honestly makes me have a heart attack. But yeah, I like aligning like chairs, windows with like doorways, and I just think excuse me, I just think it looks super cute when it's aligned well. Like I don't like it when things are out of place, like out of the center or something like that. And yeah, here just like arranging some stuff. And I use these chairs. These are from City Living, I think. They're like seashell chairs, and I think they're just so cute. And the interior actually matches the exterior because it's also blue and pink, which is super cute. Like I rarely ever do like pastel interiors. Usually I do very dark colors. I work with dark wood a lot, because it's just more of like my personal vibe. But you know, I'm trying to be more out of like my own comfort zone. And I was trying to add art on the walls, but honestly there's a lot of windows and doors in this place, so there's not a lot of space to hang art on the walls. But I do try and do some upstairs, which I think it looked pretty good. Yeah, I'm adding some lights. Oh my god, what was that? Yeah, just trying to make it a little bit lit. And I think I add like a fireplace here. And it's not functional obviously like most of the other houses, but I just made it sort of like it used to be a house and then they just had a fireplace there. I just think it looked cute. And this part right now I'm adding like outside picnic tables and stuff like that. This is from a custom content stuff pack as well. I think it's by Harry and Alexander. Or maybe it's by Peacemaker. I don't know, I need to find it now, link it down below. Honestly, his stuff is really, really, really good. And I've never used this item before, but it just suited this so perfectly. So I'm shifting everything around. And these tables, actually, these round tables are from the new pack that I got. I think it's the Romantic Garden one. And they come in like very, very nice wood tones. And yeah, just super, super cute. Making some private space like for couples and stuff, like just two chairs, so that they can have a nice romantic date and look at the river. And yeah, initially like this bar I wanted to put it inside, but then I was thinking about it and then like the layout just didn't work, so I shifted it to the outside. And the only problem that I have with this build is that I didn't really have, like this outside area doesn't really have a proper shelter, which is something that I might change, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like if I go back in game and I want to change it, then I'll change it. And yeah, just adding some candles on the tables, super cute stuff. And these are all from the new pack that I got as well. Like it sounds like a promo, but it's not, I promise. Yeah, like candles in mason jars and things like that. I just think it's so cute. And then I shift to night mode for a while to like make sure that all of them are lit up pretty well. And then like on these walls here, it's kind of similar to the Creole cottage bar where I put flowers like all over the walls. Like I just think it looks so whimsical and cute. And yeah, just making sure everything is lit, because I didn't want to like, obviously there's no ceiling, so I can't hang stuff from the ceiling. So I changed that a little bit, and I wanted to put stuff at the bar, and I was just like, probably kind of dangerous because like drunk people would just like knock everything over and set fire to the whole place. And yeah, I didn't add stuff beside the bar because I was contemplating it. You can see me trying some stuff out, but then I chose not to. But it feels a little bit empty, so I may put a statue there in the future. I don't know. And this one also, yes, it is from the new pack that I got. I keep saying that like throughout this whole episode, because it is. I use so much stuff from there because I just think it suited this build so well. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. Like, I don't really build business lots very often. I usually just do residentials. That's why like I always have like a certain style of my residentials, because I always make it into places that I would want to live in, but I never really think about places that I would want to go to in that sense. But I would love to be in this place. Like, it just looks Instagrammable and it just looks cute, you know. You can see all the flowers like crawling up on the walls. Yeah, I just think it looks really nice. And I try and blend it as much as possible, but I'm not a genius at landscaping. There's a lot of YouTubers who are so much better than me. But yeah, I tried. Hashtag A for effort. And yeah, now switching back to daytime, I think I'm almost done with the interior for the downstairs, so I start on the upstairs now. So here is the piano that I was talking about. So I chose like a white piano because I think that it looks very classic, but it's very pretty. It goes with like the colors of this whole build. I want to make it more of like a lounge area, but then like downstairs there's not really a lot of places to eat like properly, so I wanted to have a space for the inside for people who want to have like proper meals. And like one of the things that is like super annoying to me is that when it came, you know, with the dine out pack, like they have those like booth tables that they have in restaurants, but they're so goddamn ugly. And it's very one style only. They have like the retro one, and then they have those like weird, like very fat plush sofa kind of things. But I'm just like, where are the ones that are just like flat and made of wood or something with like a little bit of cushioning. Like they don't have a lot of variety, which is something that I'm so annoyed with. And I'm really trying very hard to find some CC that suits like that has that. You know, I really want to find that. And yeah, I haven't managed to find that yet. I hope that I will soon. Yeah, I'm adding some like of these lights on these doorways because I think they look super cute. But I only put them on the top. I think it's so cute. It's also from the new stuff pack. Like I'm just going crazy about this stuff pack. It's so good. Yeah, I'm hanging some chandeliers, and the thing is that okay, because I always build in a certain way. Like I do it my style of building lah. So there's sometimes that I don't realize that the lights are hanging too low until I go into the game and I'm just like, oh my god, their heads are phasing through my chandeliers. So this one I noticed it beforehand and I managed to shrink it down to size. Can you see how low it is? So I was just like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. But then at this point I was like too lazy to like make the ceiling higher, like make the walls higher, and I was just like, I don't care. And yeah, I'm moving on to this part now. It's like quite near the end of it already. Like I'm just putting in the tables that we saw from downstairs. Same kind of chairs, no, different kind of chairs actually. Same chairs as the upstairs. The downstairs is more like park inspired chairs. It's more alfresco dining kind of chairs. This one is inside dining chairs. And I put this big ass chandelier in the middle because that's exactly what I wanted and I think it looks so cool. Yeah, and then I just add some stuff because I felt like the edges were a bit bare, so I put some like mirrors. This big mirror, I didn't even know I had this. I think it came in the new pack and it's so like majestic, you know. I was like, whoa. When I saw it, I was just like, definitely 100% I need this. And yeah, this part I'm doing like the floors and the walls. Oh my god, I just deleted something. The floors and the walls. So I made everything quite standard. Like I have some brick, I have some wallpaper, all of them are pastel colors. I think this color scheme of this place is just absolutely adorable. Like I'm so ridiculously in love with it, like you don't even know. But yeah, most of the walls I think downstairs are blue and the ones upstairs are pink. So that's the thing over there. And then I'm adding some decorations on the walls because I felt like the walls were like super naked. So I'm adding some stuff. And these are also, yeah, all from the new stuff pack. I have to find the name and I'm gonna include it. Like I'm so sorry to the people who created it. I just keep saying it as like the new stuff pack. And it's not even actually new, it's just that it's new in my games, my game file because I only just downloaded it like a while ago. So right now I'm looking for a console table because I want to have a bit of like just some decorative stuff over there so that people can like, they can display like trophies or something, but I put a mirror there instead because I just think it looks cuter. But you can basically do anything you want with that side of the corridor if you wanted to. I think I add a piece of art here. I think I have a piece of art like on the wall of the staircase. I think it's quite majestic, like you know when you come upstairs and you're just like, whoa, what's this? This one is from Harry, from the Heritage pack, I think. Honestly, like all this Maxis Match stuff, like I usually don't like it because it's not that I don't like the style, it's just that I don't like this stuff. But these creators, honestly, they are on another level. It just looks amazing. It's, like the talent, the dedication, everything is like so real. And they usually do it for free, which is crazy. Like they have some stuff that's paid for, like you have to be a Patreon and stuff like that. But most of them just release it like all for free, and I'm just like, wow, what the fuck. It's like charity, like literally. And yeah, that is it. I'm done with the build. I'm gonna take you guys on a little tour now. So this is the build. I know this is like going really lag because my computer honestly like it's not built for recording and playing at the same time. So this is the interior of the cafe. Super cute. Exposed brick. Love it. And yeah, we're gonna walk through this corridor right now. You can see the stairs on the right, and then when you walk through here, and then you can see this beautiful alfresco dining area. Honestly, oh my goodness. This is like what it looks like from the outside. So yeah, you can see the vines crawling over the walls, and we're gonna go upstairs, the upstairs dining area. Actually, I may change these chandeliers because they're still kind of huge. And yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know that I'm still not that great at those like cinematic camera things, but I promise I will try to improve. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye!